Yo, Mandem podcast, episode 270. 270, a nice round number. Man. Easy to remember.
Yes.
We're back. Please like, share, subscribe.
It's important.
Repost. Any other ones?
Comment.
All of the above.
Yeah.
Thanks for being here.
Even if you disagree, I think those comments.
All comments are good. As long as it's not coming from bots.
No bots.
What comment? Bro, every reel we get someone saying like black models or something like.
Oh yeah.
It's quite annoying.
Like, almost hit one of them up.
Say what? Linky poo.
I always click the profile just to see if it's like legit.
The majority
Nah.
on these things are like bots.
Pair of them.
It has to be.
Mad.
It has to be.
My users are like all like these weird accounts, like OnlyFans accounts. Like,
Wonder why that is.
no, I don't think it's related.
No. Algorithms, Dan.
Yeah, no. My Twitter, I keep getting that. I think
Our Twitter's all
outrageous.
like all the time, like I'm just getting like a daily, like a follow.
Damn, I have to do it
Bruv, what's
in
going on?
bulk, like block.
clear it out, like.
Block. And it's what Elon was supposed to be sorting.
Yeah,
Yeah,
apparently.
apparently.
Yeah.
I saw a box case this week for something.
Well, apparently the
lying
Twitter
about Tesla
files
or
have came. I don't know about that story.
Some Tesla story, yeah.
What is it? Do you know?
I can't remember exactly what it is, but he's free again.
I've heard Tesla stocks going back up. That's what I remember just seeing at work at some point today. But there was the Twitter files. It was just like where he got a report on the company basically and said like it's bare fake. Like bare people have actually been controlling what trends and what doesn't and shit like that. So who would have thought it's all a rigged game?
Yeah. We are just little pawns, man.
Just little man in this thing.
It's a shame. It's a damn shame.
What we saying? Weeks? Decent weeks?
It's been a challenging week, man.
Tough week.
I've been on the ropes. I was on the ropes for about 24 to 36 hours. But I thought I might have done my last podcast at one point. Bro. And it's not like man flu, yeah. This is real flu virus type stuff. I was broken. But it just always hits me when I'm ill. I'm like, you need to enjoy your life a bit more. Because if your life was like this every day, or this was the last day you ever got to spend on earth, would you spend it at work? No, I wouldn't.
This isn't how
so go out. But yeah, man, I got knocked down in a week by a mad, bug. But I'm back. But I registered my first sick day in, I think, 10 plus years.
Wow, sick day.
Yeah.
That's grateful.
So yeah, we reset that counter. But yeah, I'm back. I'm feeling healthy. But bro, I was nearly out here, man. I think I saw the gates.
I have to get Mike back in.
What are you doing on
Yeah, Mike, yeah.
No, I'm sure at one point in the middle of the night, on the first night of it, I think I saw the pearly gates. Like I was on the escalator.
Up or down?
I've been thinking. Yeah. It was getting up, but yeah, man, I was absolutely smoked. And it literally come out of nowhere, which is even scarier.
There's been a few bugs that were knocking around. I feel like tail end of last year, early this year.
Yeah, I had a cold like a couple. Well, the episode that we did, I was a bit my shop.
I've been all right, most like. I feel like I'm never 100%.
Yeah.
I used to be a sick note, man. We used to work together.
Yeah,
I used to be.
Yeah.
If I sat in the wrong seat and the aircon was a little bit too heavy,
back of the neck,
I'm erased for a week. Like I'm out of the game. And they were proper sick. Like you're in bed the whole week, like mash up.
Yeah.
But as a freelancer, you don't really take sick days because
can't afford to.
It's money. But I guess I've been all right, luckily. And
what do you think is constituting
better health?
Yeah,
I think more exercise. Do you know what? The main thing when I look back, it's like 10 years ago we were together. We're old, man. Fuck that. The main difference is I was always going gym. I wasn't doing cardio though, like I am now. I can say that's probably the biggest difference, and running and stuff like that. I think that's probably made a big difference.
That cardiovascular system.
Do you know what I also think as well? I think during the pandemic, I was still outside.
So your immune system stayed working.
Yeah, like, I feel like I've been like certain bugs that like the bug that might have got you might have got
Your immune system just whitening that. Just whitening.
We've seen that one already.
My immune system was on a beach somewhere chilling for like 2 years, and then now I'm just getting
Punched
up.
up. I think that might have played a part because like my girl, she's been remote since she started in this company. And I mean, she's been a bit of a sick note anyway, to be fair. But she gets licked down. Licked down. Yeah. I've been doing doctors and nurses. No,
chill.
Richie's here.
It's a family show, dog.
Yeah, she was licked down. Was it this week? No, last week. And I took a couple of days. We would work from home and just make sure she was okay. And she was up at crazy times in the night and that. And just,
All while painting and all that.
Sorry, week before.
Yeah, what's Grand Design saying, man? How
Grand Designs, we're almost there. We've had the delivery that was supposed to come last week's come this week. We're in a good place. Getting my skirting put in today.
Let's go.
Which is, I feel like, I mean, everything's feel like the spare stage that feel like the end, but then you're like, oh no, we need something else. She's usually like it. But yeah, I feel like we're nearing completion. We're like a lot close. I say completion to like one room or downstairs kind of thing, but we're getting there. Just little by little.
You say Instagram home design page coming soon to
no man, it's too much work.
Right? Yeah.
It's actually stressful. Like, I took a few photos and shit, thinking I was gonna do it, but just like day by day, you miss things as well. Just like I'd rather just get on with this as opposed to posting. But yeah, I've got a few bits so I can look back on. But no, we're moving. We're getting there.
Can kick back soon enough. How have you lot's weeks been?
Pretty chill for the most part. I was in the office the other day. I sent you lot a picture. Cake.
That was passive smoking, fam.
More passive eating.
Cake, fam, being shoved in my face.
And then got no choice, you know.
Fam, it was
eat the cake.
like it was someone's birthday, so we got cake. Which is
what was it? A Vicky Sponge? It looked like.
So
it did look like
the person's gluten intolerant. So we had to get a gluten-free cake.
Come on.
Special order thing.
So a colleague got a cake that wasn't gluten-free.
Oh, God.
So then I had to go...
That's HR offense, man.
I had to go to M&S, which is luckily around the corner, and get a gluten-free cake. And yeah, one of them was Victoria Sponge. The other was coffee and walnut.
Coffee and walnut's kind of bad.
It's actually quite nice.
Like,
a bit like icing's a bit like much.
Heavy. I feel like it's dry, even with gluten and that. Like in my head, coffee and walnut,
even without,
just sounds like.
Oh no, it's nice.
No.
It's nice. It is nice. It's mad rich though.
It's not a cake I had until I was like 30 or something. But it's
it's nice.
ID for that cake. Yeah.
Mature cake, bro.
But then everyone was like, oh, like. I just wanted like a bit because I'm trying to watch what I'm eating. Trying to watch what I eat and that.
Smoke.
But obviously, because everyone knows me for eating, everyone's like, oh,
you know,
man, like eating it. Like, you're not gonna have another one. Like, have it. Like, let's just gonna have the gluten-free ones and the non-gluten-free. I was like,
you like the dustbin.
Epic, fam. It's mad.
You can't finish it. Just give it to Les.
It's a national crisis. She was right. Should ban cake at work, man.
But yeah, no. Other than that, man, pretty chilled week. I feel like there was something I wanted to say, but I can't remember what it was. But yeah, no, other than that, pretty chilled week, man.
Nice, man. Nice. Last Saturday, I think most of us tuned in and watched Anthony Yard boxing.
Yeah, man.
Good performance, a Warriors effort. But yeah, he ultimately came up short against a better fighter.
Oh, I thought you were going to do a little work play there.
Better fighter.
Yeah.
And in the boxing world as well. And yeah, Anthony Yard got all the plaudits.
Yeah, he almost didn't lose in a way. I think his stock's gone up.
Yeah, it's a loss where you somehow win. But in the boxing world, Kell Brook.
Yes, I saw this.
In WhatsApp groups across the world, there was a video of him inhaling a white substance, which hasn't been tested. So you don't know what it is.
Inhaling.
Then hitting a young shadow boxer.
As you do. It's just hitting the nervous system. And he came out this week and apologized.
Yeah.
I saw it and was like,
you saw the apology?
The apology. But I saw the video as well and I was like, okay.
What?
Okay, a retired boxer having a cheeky line or two in his spare time. I literally didn't see the story.
The need for an apology.
No,
I totally agreed.
I didn't expect one. But then when I saw one this week, I was just thinking, that's kind of let me down.
Were you upset with him?
I'm upset that he
felt the need or succumbed to the pressure. I feel like we're at a point where you have to apologize for everything.
Long past it.
What the hell?
You have to apologize for everything.
He's apologizing for consuming a product
That
which
he wanted
may
to.
be harmful to him. That he wanted to consume.
A lot
It's
of
like,
successful people.
Yeah, apologizing for eating cake.
So like what?
So
like
much sugar in
the thing is that struck me. As you said, he's a retired boxer. Let man live his life. Like whoever recorded it is an asshole because you're in his
that
friend
whole
circle.
thing is
That's bare shit.
Yeah,
But why does it matter?
I was just like, this is a shocker.
Does it make a difference if he wasn't retired?
Yeah.
Probably because he's like a more of a role model.
Yeah.
In terms
Fair
of like
enough.
performance, these things supposedly aren't good for like your heart.
Just
Yeah.
it's a drug, isn't it?
He's chilling. Now.
Like he wouldn't be able to take certain other drugs that certain like if you're an athlete, there are certain things you're allowed to take. Certain things cocaine is on that list.
Okay.
So yeah, I get if he's active boxer. I've heard that he may return as well still.
He should leave it, man.
But yeah, it's peak social media. Like arsehole posted it, but you did what you do, bro. Like it's not the first time you've done it.
Yeah, and you'll probably do it again, and that's okay. That's your choice.
Just don't get caught.
He said, I messed up. I hold my hands up and want to apologize to my family, gym, friends, and fans. It's no secret that I struggle with mental health and I'm finding retirement really hard. I'm actively seeking the help I need to get me on the right path. Again, I apologize for the hurt I've caused.
You haven't caused any hurt. I can see how it's embarrassing to your family, actually.
Yeah.
That I can see.
Yeah.
To your gym, I see it a little bit less. So you're retired.
It's almost like I feel like if you asked him what you're sorry for, he like it takes some time for him.
I just have to.
It takes some time before he conjures up an answer or a response.
Yeah, I think it's a total shocker. I would not be apologizing for any of my behavior when I'm retired.
Recreational activity.
Yeah, I don't see the issue, and I'm so sick of social media being the place whereby everyone's perfect in the comments. Everyone in the comments has all the advice. They'll tell you gotta do this and that, and I'm not sure. I'm gonna gamble and say that their house probably isn't in order because you probably wouldn't be in the comment section.
Nope. No. That's the problem.
On a blog
to do.
That's the problem.
It is a disgrace. You're apologizing to these people
that haven't asked for one.
No.
And don't actually care.
They didn't care what you were doing before.
They just retweeted it and
now
got their lows off.
Now all of a sudden something's come out that you're snorting coke. It's like now we give a shit. Like,
now all of a sudden everyone's interested
and also,
in Mel Brooks' life.
And also like I don't feel like he or other celebrities owe like us anything.
Joe Public.
Like when I'll never forget, when Kevin Hart got caught cheating and he did the video apology, all of that. And when I saw that, I was like, why are you apologizing to us?
You in this unapologetic thing, Les?
No.
Like what offences is public apology worthy, and others you're like
taking a picture with Wiley. Remember when Jesse Lingard and Marcus Rashford, they apologized for taking a picture with Wiley.
You can't be seen taking a picture with certain man.
Yeah, like why are you apologizing for taking a picture with someone who you wanted to take a picture with
smiling
at the time? You're aware,
you're grinning teeth.
Like you're aware of, or I assume you would have been aware of some of the things that are going on in his life at the time.
You decided to take the picture.
Why before I'm going to take a picture?
Why do you think people apologize? Or man apologize for a lot of these
indiscretions
that don't necessarily warrant an apology? Why do you think
they're shook of
it's an image thing,
backlash and cancel culture, and they're protecting the brand
100%. That's it,
the value.
That's literally it. Because Kevin Hart cheating's got nothing to do with any of us.
And check,
like
you said something to me I didn't say thank you, Kevin. I don't care.
Like, so for me, I feel like the public apology things, like, apologize to your family
and the people you've actually hurt.
And it's a weird because I saw like the video of you cheating Kevin Hart, and I didn't feel anything. I wasn't moved. It didn't move me.
And I feel
you apologizing.
like I get the people, the role model thing of celebrity and people
setting
of interest, setting examples. So I understand that you feel not responsible for, but you have what's the word? Like a duty for these people, if that makes sense.
But you don't, man.
So you feel a way to be like, right, like you feel like you've let them down. So that bit I get, but I'm still a bit like I feel like doing a public apology is like pointless,
waste of time, because they don't. The people that they don't actually care.
They don't actually.
And then when you apologize, are you forgiven, or like you're just? There's just so much.
I think it comes down to, as you said, Dan, like protecting the brand.
That's it.
Yeah.
And
so they went. Sorry, Rich. So they went
brand affiliate you're affiliated with.
So whenever someone else brings it up, they'll be like, "Well, I apologize. I said sorry.
I
made a mistake, and I said sorry."
Do any of these people? Has anyone come back from modern, I'm going to say, cancellation? I think when we often talk about people surviving cancellation, people go back to Chris Brown and like, I don't know if it's modern enough.
Yeah, we were still using that Blackberries then. And that.
Yeah. that's ancient history.
Modern cancellations.
Has anybody?
Yeah, Wiley's still outside the club.
Kevin Hart's still getting movies.
Oh, he's back.
Yeah, Kevin Hart's back. But his indiscretion wasn't against a group. I think the group ones are where it's tough. So if you do it against women, against
LGBTQ,
religion, against
the
sexual
baby?
orientation,
the baby's cancelled.
I think he's done.
The baby's cancelled. Yeah, the baby's really cancelled.
I think so.
Done, man.
That one he needed to apologize for.
Yeah, when a bit
because it was
that
was unwarranted. It was just it was mad random.
Yeah.
That's when it's like in your soul.
Yeah, that's when it's
you mean it.
Yeah.
Yeah, you meant it. What? You know that.
Yeah, I think when you criticize or hold a certain judgment or opinion on a group of people, that one obviously might not be true or is a bit like not, what's the word? But doesn't quite make much sense or is incorrect. Then it's like, right, maybe you need to either explain yourself or apologize because you're misinformed or whatever the reason might be. Yeah. But I think with cheating and getting caught or like taking drugs, like why do you feel like you need to apologize? Because had none of this come out to the public, you're not saying, oh, like my wife caught me cheating, guys. So I'm saying sorry to all of you lot. Like no one would say anything.
It's not.
It's weird now that like, I don't know, people can have like, like when anybody's arguing, you say, well, it's my opinion. Like you can have a proper incorrect opinion now. But before, people used to respect that. Like, I don't agree with you, but it's your opinion. Now, like, no.
I've always thought people
you can't have that opinion now.
You actually can't have it.
It's actually mad.
Yeah, Kel, man. Fuck these people, man. I feel like, if you like were an upcoming footballer, star, movie star, would you not be like your true self, or would you be like protect the brand?
That's a great question.
Very good question.
And who do we think is like an example of someone that's just like fuck everything? I feel like we were talking off air about Rihanna. She might be kind of in that realm, that space where she doesn't care about anything.
I think she's always had that kind of personality. I think she's now in the space where she can be that person, truly. Yeah. When you initially said it, the people that came to mind, the person really that came to mind was Rogan. But that's because you have built your thing.
Did he backtrack on the vaccination thing?
Not really.
No.
Not really. But people have made attempts to take him down and to do all of this, but my thing's too dirty. But it has to be like, you have to be in control of your money. And even though he's linked to Spotify,
shout.
and Spotify, luckily for him, have been in his corner. But if you're tied to something, it's like working like your job right now.
Yeah,
they could check some of your opinions and be like, get him out of here. And now you don't have a job. But if you've built your thing and you own it, man can't chat to you.
Yeah.
Man cannot chat to you.
I think to the Rihanna point, I think she's, to my knowledge, she's not come out and said anything that's like mad.
No.
So she kind of just does that. I don't really care about what you lot are doing that's on camera and like that's popular. I'm just gonna do my thing, and then you lot are gonna come over there. Anyway.
Like she gets on like people on Twitter. Like.
Yeah. But she's. I don't think it's never in. Like she's never discriminating again. Yeah, it's never in a way where she's sort of being judgmental to a particular group of people or whatever it might be. It might just be
has a rap.
You're chatting shit, so I'm just gonna chat shit.
I would like to see more of that though, because that's what a lot of social media actually is. This man chatting shit, bro.
Yeah. Kevin Durant does it quite a lot.
Too funny.
Yeah.
Gotta do it, man.
Too funny.
But yeah, if
you lot protecting the brand, protecting the money. You lot smiling. You're not speaking on certain things.
Check it. You have to.
What's that? You have to protect the bag.
Yeah.
Protect the bag at all costs.
I feel like today more than ever, there it seems to be a space where it's kind of there's an ability to
say
what you feel.
Profit, and your brand is the
truth.
Say half.
It's a fake space. It's not a real space.
Like Kyrie Irving kind
It's not a. It's not a. There's.
You don't think it exists?
It's the space exists because we've seen it and we can see it. But I think it's don't cross that line now.
Yeah, there's
always a line.
There's one named Kanye. We would have thought he was the person that could have done it, and he was doing it.
Yeah.
But then he went too far.
Yeah.
Pushed the wrong button.
I don't know. Now he's done.
He just leaned.
He pushed the wrong button.
He's done it.
Yeah, I think there's extremes, and I think
it depends how as well.
Yeah, him and Kyrie, I think they've gone. Yeah, they went through that door. They pressed that button, and now they're getting the
Kyrie survived though, isn't it? Like he's not done.
I wouldn't say he's. I don't know if I wouldn't say he survived.
The Nike deal.
That's gone.
Is it gone?
How he hasn't played? I don't think he's played since.
I feel he's come back, but then now with
he's asked for a
Brooklyn
trade.
Nets, they're gonna get rid of him, kind of thing. Or he wants to bust out. He don't want to take their contract. So, and I feel like due to the scrutiny that comes with him, they're probably like gonna be like, all right, cool. So I think he's like outspoken, and I think of like footballers over here, like who is really outspoken or themselves. I'm not sure.
I feel like we've had a few moments, and when I say few, I mean very few. In football, where who was it speaking a while ago? We posted in the Mandem group, and it wasn't like anything controversial, but it was like, oh my god, like he's actually being himself. It was James Madison. I can't remember what the
Madison
was.
Doing like a post-match,
and
it wasn't the usual.
It wasn't just
the lads were great.
Yeah, it was
working
like
hard on the training ground. Yeah,
he's speaking like true, and he came across well, of course. But like, no, in a sports a difficult one.
Sports a weird world in general.
I think it's football so
industry
and
football's even more so.
And who you're serving, doesn't always align with you as a player.
Yeah.
It's an industry, isn't it? And unless you have to kind of be outside of the industry if you want to, say what you please.
And most of them would be team sports. So how you're not necessarily your opinion, but how you come across, like your image isn't necessarily just your view of it. It's then it's like the club.
I get what you're saying. As a individual athlete or individual you play an individual sport, as a golfer, as a tennis player, as a boxer, you could probably get away with more versus this team, the whole team image, the whole brand, etc. Yeah, it's a funny one.
But I think if it was me, I think I'd try to find a balance. I'm not trying to be disrespectful to anyone, but if I did something that people thought, that's like, I'd just be like, I don't think I'd apologize. Unless I thought I was being, or unless looking back at it, I thought, maybe there's a little bit of disrespect, or you shouldn't have said what you said and whatever. Then I'd probably be like, but even then, I might just leave it.
Yeah, once you open the notes app, you're finished.
It's an integrity thing, right?
But I think you can't continue, and I think like what Rich said is important.
Can't continue to what?
If you're not in control of your money, you lean more towards the apologetic side.
Towing the line and
If you're more in control of it, and you're lucky enough, like the Joe Rogan example, to have the brands that stick with you,
But you can't do that in certain industries.
then I think you'd be all right.
You can't be a cold footballer with no team. Like,
yeah,
you just
but then
fall
I
out.
feel like
yeah.
the personality alone, or you can speak on certain things. For instance, like Sterling's done that really well to speak on like the black causes and whatnot. But then yes, you are still tied to a club. But then I do think, yeah, individuals. There are some who try, like now the whole football fashion thing is becoming a thing. Some footballers are rapping, like you got Memphis Depay and the Lukaku's, and Rafa Leao's got a mixtape at AC Milan. So there are like, there's more individuality,
which I'm here for.
which
I'm totally here
rate.
for.
Yeah.
But then yeah, speaking out and being like, there's not a madman in football, I don't think, at the minute.
Nah. There isn't.
There's not a madman. Even the other day, Serge Gnabry at Bayern Munich. Is it Hassan Salihamidzic, who's just like one of the board members, used to play. He said,
Oh yeah,
Serge Gnabry shouldn't have gone to
To
Paris
Fashion Week.
It's
Yeah,
not
yeah,
what
yeah,
Bayern
yeah.
Munich players do.
Yeah,
On his
yeah,
day
yeah.
off.
I saw that.
Why?
It's not what Bayern Munich.
Why does he's going to get a PSG move? Or like, what's going on? Like?
It's mad. Like you have to act a certain way. Like so me now, Serge Gnabry,
Yeah.
I don't think I'll be able to just go back to training, not say anything, just play my game. I'd be.
It's man telling you.
Let me respond on that.
There's nothing worse than man telling you how to act.
Yeah.
You're just being.
And this is
just doing
my
your
point around the team thing is that there's you doing what you want to do, saying, expressing yourself. Then there's like that other level where it's like, slow down now. We don't really do that.
We saw it. We saw it. We saw it with Rashford.
We don't do that.
Rashford started to get on his political shit. Oh, look how it's impacting his game.
Do you see the hypocrisy with that one was bare funny, and I guess it comes from us and people within our culture. Because whenever Sadio Mane or whichever footballer from Africa or East Africa,
donating millions back,
building a hospital or building a school, so old. Marcus Rashford does it here, feeding
the
kids who
children.
can't. And man, are like laughing at it. It's so weird to me. I never got that one. I think that was odd.
It's like it's a weird British thing. I think like we
like people to fall in line.
Too much hate.
Our own more so.
Only shine so much, man.
Yeah.
Cannibalism.
News story from this week that fits perfectly in what we're talking about. Mason Greenwood.
Oh, you went there, yeah.
Get it away.
Well, I mean, United are going to have to make some decisions. Yeah, he's all charges have been dropped against him. His bust case,
Nasty
so
work.
to speak, which was one of the most damning cases and like evidence I've seen, maybe ever. But he seems to have dodged this, and United
Big decision.
have got some big decisions to make.
Yeah.
We're all United fans.
Yeah. So
Thoughts?
I don't want him to play for the club again, as it stands. With information that comes out, it could change. But from everything I've seen and heard, I feel as though he shouldn't play for the club again. And as you say, it was pretty damning evidence. A lot of people did suspect that there'd be was it CNC they call it? Consensual, non-consensual. So people like
That sounds confusing.
The role play line.
I thought that was the
voice
only way.
recording was them carrying
It's
right.
BDSM,
So not
but some
doctors and
kind of fantasy.
not boss
doctors
and
and
secretary. Like, this is like a no, you can't.
It's dom
Thing. Yeah. That kind of party. But yeah, not for me, man. It's so damaging for the brand. But then I saw a post on a forum that I'm on. The guy was like, I feel like Man United owe him some sort of rehabilitation. He's been with the club since he was 6.
That's interesting. I never thought you were going in
to
that
some
direction.
percentage, whatever it may be. United have played a part in his upbringing. You can't just cast him away. And I was like, that is very idyllic, It's the right thing to do in an ideal world, but I just think it's too damning, man. The evidence, which is now dropped.
Yeah, I'm with you on the. I think United have, more so football terms, but I think United have been through enough where it now feels like we're we're kind of on the wrong track, on the right track. Sorry. Results are picking up. The team seem like they're in good spirits.
Yeah.
Like I feel like this
big step back,
like a little bit, and I feel like.
But is it though? In a team that's still under construction, there's no one not going to question the boy's talent.
Yeah, potential £100 million player, but some things I feel like are just bigger than like money, man.
Yeah, I hear you.
And I think but then I think I'd say just to like move him on, he's gonna go somewhere else, and then that news will follow him, of course.
I don't know if he goes. If he can go anywhere,
does another club want him? Where does he go?
Some other club somewhere
will take him. 100%. But yeah, in terms of United, I think it's probably best that they move him on. To the point that the person made on the blog, I get it, but I feel like we've seen, and again, not to this magnitude, but I think we've seen times in football and maybe even sport where clubs or organizations or whatever don't, like, you play for the club and we'll look after you while you're here.
Yeah.
And I feel like as long as you're like abiding by the rules and doing certain things that don't bring a mad light to the club, like, we'll look after you. But then I feel like it gets to a certain point, and not just for that example, that sometimes it's just like, right, this just isn't working anymore. Like, it's time that we part ways. So you've got to go. And I think I watched Jesse Lingard on Stephen Bartlett's Diary of a CEO. And even before that, I knew that his departure from Man United weren't one that he would have expected, because he'd been there since he was a little boy. So you thought, Lingard would get more respect and a proper send-off at United, but for whatever reason, things happen, and then he moved on. So then I'm a little bit like, to say United owe him, I think that is that's a big thing to say, because then now I think they'd owe a lot of people things.
Yeah, and maybe they do, maybe they still do.
But then you can probably flip it and say he would have owed United that respect to not bring that on to the club.
Yeah. And that's because where the contract will get.
Right, because they've brought him up.
They've invested XYZ.
Do you know they continue to pay him?
What was he? I don't even know if he was officially suspended from the club.
I'm not sure.
So I think he was possibly suspended. Because he was charged, didn't it?
Under suspension, you still get paid? I don't even know.
Yeah, not sure. But yeah, rumours are he's on like 75k a week, and to get rid of him would cost, I think he got 2 years left or 3 years left on his contract. It would cost, I think, in the region of,
it's a lot of money,
16 million, was it, or something like that? I saw. And they're saying that due to the Glazers wanting to sell the club, they're not going to want to just pay that out.
He was suspended in January 2022.
Okay. Yeah. He remained on the website and stuff like that. But yeah, United just didn't want to comment on it. And I see a report which came out yesterday, and it said that United as a club are torn.
I understand why it's a difficult decision for them to make.
Spin ball.
One of the biggest clubs, biggest brands in football, period, have a player with unseen potential. But I guess it's a funny situation. It reminds me of the art and the artist thing. It's like, but on a different kind of level. It's like,
I think it's like
separate
a big,
the two.
Benchmark moment for like football
and like
as a whole,
society in a way.
To say like how this is dealt with.
How,
because we've had bare of these little cases popping up here, there, and everywhere. Clubs have dealt with it differently, but this one is like almost cut and dry.
In theory, if it's to go like
by the book, he's
innocent. If it's to go like all the other stuff goes, then he'll be I mean, give it time. There would be a phased return for sure.
It's just a little bit.
But it's a little bit.
Man. For people.
The reality is, these corporations, they don't care, bro.
There you go. So
It's about the bottom line.
Apologizing to invisible fans that don't care.
Like these companies, they don't care, man. They think that it's only like if they think money is having him back in the team is going to reduce P or points, then it's not going to happen. If it's going to increase P and points, which increases P effectively, then they're
long term as a brand. Do you think it's probably better for him to go? Like, it's more harmonious. It's the right thing. Like, can't have these kind of characters associated, aligned with our brand. That's a good brand I want to rock with.
Like, it's gross misconduct at work, innit? And you can get sacked for way less.
He's not guilty, innit?
He's not guilty, bro.
Which is what, like,
the eyes of the law have said he's not guilty. I mean, it's not the first time we've seen players in rape cases. They've been found. There's man playing today found not guilty. There'll be a couple of chants about so and so being this or that, but for the most part, people just crack on.
It's mad, man.
It's going to be interesting.
So it's a horrible.
It's going to be interesting.
It's a filthy game.
Oh, actually, I've got something I wanted to show you. Look. Oh, I needed to ask you a question. I saw this image. Oh, fuck! It just disappeared. Give me 1 second. This image doing the rounds on Twitter. Yeah, turn my brightness up for this. I'll insert it on the video. If you're on audio, you'll want to watch this now. Okay. And the question that's gone alongside it is, which of these women is the most attractive?
Okay.
No.
Just 3 women. I'm gonna pass it to you, Les.
Yeah.
You pass it on to Dan. And just tell me left, middle, or right.
Okay. Why is his face?
2 blondes and a is that brunette? Dark hair.
Get as much information.
Go for it, boys.
I'm gonna go for middle as it stands.
Dan says middle. Les says
middle.
You both say middle.
Yeah.
Out of 10, what would you rate her?
7.
Don't say 7. Yeah, Kevin Samuels all that. Yeah. Say 7.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna say 8.
I would have said.
I'm
still. Let me see again.
No, so you
a bit rich.
I think I picked right.
Yeah, I said you picked right.
It's not left at all for me for whatever reason. So here's the kicker.
Oh man.
It's already factored.
These women, they're not underage. Firstly, I'm just gonna put it out there.
It's good.
Used to be men.
Nope, not used to be men. Any others?
Nah.
They're not real.
AI.
Artificial intelligence.
Damn.
It's good, man. That's really intelligent.
Yeah, it didn't matter who you picked or whatever. I was just setting you up, trying to throw you off the scent. But none of these women are real. There's so this is on Twitter. There's some other pictures. I'll put these in the video as well. These
facially or body wise?
None of it's real.
It's real.
It's
Okay.
pure. It's pure. It's just pixels.
That's mad.
I'm setting up a new hustle, man.
It's like it's mad, isn't it?
I'm saying
so
good. We're gonna be rich.
So people are saying that I don't know if it's already begun, but there's man out there that set up OnlyFans for.
That's where my mum.
Come on,
yeah. I wasn't gonna
follow the money.
Some imaginary sugar daddy, like, or if people had bad intentions, they could create an AI character that looks like that and could say, "Sugar daddies, send some money to Stacy from Kansas," like, and they could send the money.
If it's not already happening,
I'm sure it's happening.
But isn't that mad?
Crazy.
That is insane.
We were at a pool party or something. Like,
bro, there's other ones as well. There's one they asked AI to show people show us people at a party. Bro, it looks bare real. Like guys, girls, like they look like they're having a good time. Fam, it's fucked.
AI, they say it has the potential. It will kill us. Yeah, at that rate, it will,
and quickly. Or we'll fall in love with it. Maybe that's even worse. I don't know.
Because then now with the AI chatbots and they can speak,
bro.
So you could lose your whole family over something that doesn't exist.
Just pure code.
A colleague sent an interesting. I'll try find it. It's like it's like an illustration of a toaster, and it's like 6 boxes, and then the first, I can't remember all of them, but in the first box it's like just a toaster makes toast. Then the other one's like a toaster but with like ads incorporated, so it'd be like, oh, make toast but maybe you want jam for blah blah blah. Then like the last one I think is like AI, and then it's like you saying, oh, like make me toast, and then the toaster saying back to you, what if I don't want to?
Yeah. Yeah, we're in big trouble. Yeah.
Yes, we're in a mad place, bro.
That with all the, was it the Boston Dynamics, those dogs?
Oh, them
those robot dogs.
I saw a video of them actually, like, of a lot of them failing
nice.
for once, and it made me feel very good. Like,
I will hit one of those up with 1 liter of heavy.
I'm saying big water. Yeah, it's just all tech.
AI capabilities, bro. That's mad.
Nah, yeah, AI
It's getting wild now.
is nuts. And again, at work, one of the tech guys did like a session on AI. It's similar to that. It probably is the same thing. Like AI generated images. So you can type like a sentence.
Oh, yeah, I've used
quite
some of that.
descriptive. So it's like, I don't know, show me a panda bear sitting up on the top of a house and it's raining.
In
It will like find like mad shit and then just like generate it together.
So mad. Some guy at work, he was showing me that, and I think what he does is he creates the images and then puts them on some marketplace and tries to sell them.
Yeah, people do that.
Oh yeah.
So it's like mad. Does no lifting apart from typing in.
Yeah, you could.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
There's man that try and do that and then make it an NFT and just try and make P from it. But it's it's all mad.
Make it all stop, man. Everyone needs to just go outside more, man. Get some fresh air, man. But yeah, that hustle, man. The sugar daddies need to be careful.
The hustle's coming.
They could lose some
thick
money.
and fast, boy.
Speaking of losing money, did you not see? Was it the rapper Lotto? She sold the underwear.
Oh, she actually sold it.
Supposedly, it's the rumor on eBay.
Insane. Yeah, it's just. It's funny you said. I see this morning. So Tom Brady is actually retiring again after he lost.
That's it.
Giselle. But he says he's retiring, and he did a video.
Yes.
On a beach somewhere. The internet doing what the internet does. Someone's found out where he is and blah blah blah, and they're selling the sand from the position that he was stood in.
Yeah, man.
For like $600, I think it was that I saw.
Rain. Yeah. Get your money, man.
That's
like,
dumb.
this is
So many different hustles. On that Tom Brady thing, it's bare funny. I saw a tweet which said, or I think Giselle, they're separated,
ex-wife
divorced,
or whatever. Yeah. She's got more P than him, innit?
We want to wish him all the best or something like, and hope he enjoys his retirement. And the tweet was like, women really talk to you like HR when you break up. He's the like 7 Super Bowls, yada yada. She said, like, I wish you all the best in retirement, just like that.
It's mad.
It's nasty, man.
It's incredible.
But yeah, Lotto, man, selling
Underwear went for 90k in 30 minutes.
I think when I see these kind of things, it just reminds me that men are a wild breed.
Yeah.
That cannot be tamed. Or they can for the most part, but then there's just people that slip through the net, and like, just always reminds me that men are some of the wildest beings on.
Do you think men are buying it to then like sell it on? Is it just an investment, or a man tapped?
Or both. I don't want to know. Hopefully it's an investment, because the other options are mad.
What? Yeah, but what's like?
What do you do?
Like,
when it arrives, like,
Lara's not. She's not. No disrespect. Well, over here anyway, she's not a big artist. I think in the US she's known.
Yeah.
But again, she's not like one. You wouldn't say like top 5 artists, maybe even top 10. Currently. So like to buy it as an investment, assuming it's gonna appreciate in price, and then you maybe sell it on.
Yeah.
I don't think her career is going that way. Like, if I'm being honest, I don't think
it's gonna crash.
No, like if you had like Rihanna's or Beyonce's or someone, or Meg Thee Stallion, someone mad like that, then maybe. But I think for the most part, regardless of who it is, I think there's a level of
See, man should have put
tappage.
crypto instead.
Could have got yourself a couple bitcoins, man.
yeah.
Like, yeah, I don't know, man. Unless you're like, you think you're gonna one day open some music museum and you're gonna have her underwear next to Jamie's do-rag and all these like, like outside of that, you're a crazy person.
Crazy.
You are a sick,
Imagine raising
sick individual.
or being the parents of the guy that bought it. Like,
I wouldn't own it. I would not own that. That's my child.
Like, how'd you raise that child? Like,
you've done something wrong
Yeah, what
along
did you
the
do?
lines. Like,
along the lines, horrible stuff. But yeah, fair play to Lau, because
Yeah.
being a musician is tough, man. So
You gotta make the money.
gotta make that money, man.
Some-
Beyonce,
I was just about to say,
yes,
speaking of
money.
making money.
a couple of the Mandem were caught up in that frenzy, innit?
Yeah, it's
What was it?
crazy. It's crazy.
300,000 place in the queue. I was there.
Nuts.
You
Yeah.
not managed to any success?
No.
Nah, people
No.
in the household got some. But I just went on there. It was just doing it.
Just
Have
to
a
be
look,
involved.
man. Yeah, see what's going on.
Oh, yeah.
Nah, there was nothing there. Terror tickets were going for like 700 different packages and that.
Ouch.
Yeah, no. My boss managed to get some. She was on the computer next to me. So she managed to get some. She had some and was like, "Oh, do you want them?" But they were like up in the sky. So I thought, I was like, nah.
Man, I'm watching from Ali Pali.
Yeah, yeah.
Tottenham.
I was like, I'm cool, man. But no, I didn't get some. Tried the day after, I think it was. Over
Then what,
2 days.
two pre-releases, weren't
So there was the O2 pre-release and then the Live Nation pre-release.
Then there's general release next Tuesday.
I think it's next Tuesday, or maybe sometime next week. But yeah, I don't.
You're gonna be stressing yourself.
I don't know.
It will be live.
Thing is, I wouldn't be getting it. Hopefully the person doesn't listen, but I wouldn't be getting it for me. It'd be like a
Fair.
gift. But then I'm like,
Thanks, Les.
I am.
yeah,
Cheers, man.
it'd be quite an expert unless you get. Because at first when my boss got on them, they were like, I said she had like golden circle,
Golden Circle, yeah.
which is at the front.
You're in like, you know, when Miguel I had to, because my girl was like wanting tickets, whatever. She's like, yeah, like we're looking for Golden Circle tickets. I was like, do you know what that is? She's like, I think it's like standing close. I was like,
You're
"What?"
bare close. Like,
I used to remember when Miguel tried to jump over the woman.
Cuban Hills.
Oh, man. I think he killed 2 people. He tried.
I remember that. So you're in the danger zone.
Yeah, you're
you're bare close.
What a way to go.
So she had them, but I think they're standing in it.
Standing.
But then there's some.
But you're not
yeah,
in them.
she like let them go. Then they were like, I think 105 or something at the time.
I think 170. I heard.
So yeah, they for where you're positioned, that's in my eyes for Beyonce tickets. That's fairly quite cheap.
It's a moment as well, man. Like
I think
that's like MJ coming to the
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like you remember that when you're telling your grandkids.
I
Yeah.
don't mind
Step
spending like big P on like once in a lifetime kind of events, or just as you say, moments.
Yeah.
Like this place, this city, this time. Like I think that's
Yeah.
cold. I'll probably get a T-shirt.
It's down the road from us as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's at Tottenham, innit?
Some of us.
I might be out there selling some fake tickets, man.
And there's some AI generated.
Yeah, let's see if we can get that sorted.
But yeah, no, Beyonce coming to Tottenham. Yeah, that's sick,
If you
man.
could show Beyonce and Jay-Z, because obviously they're a couple who
Got my answer.
they have to step together now, innit? They're at that chapter. If you had to show them one thing in North London,
Chick King,
I was
right
gonna
across
say-
the road.
I was
what
gonna
would
say
you
that.
show them?
In North London, like, what do you do?
Something, one experience. What would you show the power couple of all time?
I showed them the route from secondary school to yard.
I need to come this way.
Man would do some trenches through the field and some trenches.
No, it's got to be. I feel like it has to be food, isn't it? And if you're gonna show anybody, what's cold in North London, like visually, what you're gonna take them to Ali Pali. You just gotta get them good food, I think.
Okay. And where would you go to one of the 1,000?
I'm keeping it real Tottenham, man. I'm keeping it real
Mediterranean.
local. No, I'm not. We're not doing Turkish. There's too much. There's too much Turkish. I might take him Brown Eagle. Keep it.
Oh, is it?
Fuck.
Which one? The one
Probably across the road.
opposite? Yeah.
I go there. I
You
go
have to go too
jerkies
far.
or something like. It's just. I think it's the little things like that they'll find more impressive, as opposed to trying to blow their mind with their back gardens like a mad. Like there's no like.
Yeah.
What kind of view you gonna show them? Like they ain't seen already.
Where'd you take them, Dan?
It's a tough one, man. I would. Rich makes a good point about food, but I'd probably take them to the local pub like where we used to go.
That's what I was trying. Yeah,
This is where we.
yeah. That's what like.
You gotta take my Eurocaf. Like you know, like
Yeah, partnering with us. Like this is what we do. You know, after an event, we go here, we go to the caf, we debrief.
You can't like shell out. You can't try and do something better.
No, because they're not. They won't be impressed
Bring
by that.
cash.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
It's cash. They only take cash.
Do you know where's a cold place? I don't even know if it's still running. Remember Troy Bar, Dad?
Troy Bar, what a place.
I'll take them like Troy Bar.
Fam, it's just random
Sofas, just your grandma's
Restaurant.
retired sofa.
And
Like,
people might be performing music.
just it's got to be real. Like, there's got to be something like that.
No, Brown Eagle's a shout, man.
Mm.
Brown Eagle is a good shout. Good eats.
Yeah.
And definitely not too far from where they'll be working.
Just take them favorite chicken cars.
Yeah, chicken probably. They're probably. I can see it. Now.
The chicken with.
Yeah.
Like, where was it? Rihanna and ASAP went to the barber shop.
Yeah. I was thinking I'll take them Smiths. I'll get me and Jay go Smiths quickly.
Yeah. The barber shop.
It's got to be those kind of things. Don't like.
They're gonna.
It sounds crazy, but you don't aim high in something like that.
No.
So Northumberland. They got Northumberland Park. They're going to one of the hair shops.
St. Cass
or
Bus.
one of them.
Yeah. And who else? Fuck.
Yeah, North London. What a great place. We've basically got nothing to show them.
They're at the fucking Tottenham Stadium.
Yeah.
What else we going to show us?
That's the gem.
That's joke.
That's the gem. Was there any more gents?
I think that's probably it. I don't think there's been
love
too many stories this week.
Oh, Bobby Schmurder stopped making music. That's what people keep saying. I didn't say it myself because I'm not trying to get into those problems. But yeah, people saying give it up.
Yeah, I get it. Bobby Schmurder's never one that I've checked for music. I like Bobby, but music wise, it's just not. It's not here, man.
And that's okay.
That's cool, man. Yeah, I think someone said it. I think you might have said it. Do the podcasting, do the internet thing. Just do the personality. But music wise,
It's over, man.
it's cool, man.
I mean, he was a couple hit wonder. I'm not going to call him a one hit wonder. A couple hit wonder in
I
2014.
couldn't tell you when that was. Yeah,
Did we go? We went out before the year he was.
it might be 2014.
I think it's 2014.
Everyone says a couple. You said couple hit wonder. What hits?
What's it?
Hot
Hot nigga.
Yeah.
Bobby Bitch.
Bobby. Yeah, there's that one, and then that one.
And where people don't listen to it, yeah, but it's probably the best tune. Bobby Schmurder and Rowdy Rebel, Computers.
I don't think
It's
I know.
I don't remember
It's
it.
the best tune ever.
I probably know it if I hear it.
Mad. That's the best.
And that's it.
Yeah.
I haven't been
Rebel's
releasing
good.
music, but
I fuck with him.
I don't check for it. I haven't listened to it.
Nah.
I saw a bit of it like when he first come back out.
I was
No,
thinking,
it's like-
maybe he's just rusty.
Maybe he doesn't have it.
Nah.
Because he linked up with Meek, did he? I remember there was like some kind of stuff
Oh,
around
they're
that.
in the studio, I think. And Mike P said, that's just gonna be bare shouting like for 3 minutes. Man just shouting for 3
Bare sore throats and that.
Ah,
Like.
damn.
Yeah, that man. Yeah, it is what it is. I think he's a great personality, and
Yeah.
he needs to lean into
Mm-hmm.
perhaps the YouTube route, influencer, or just a figure.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like get
Do that.
Yeah.
You ain't gotta make music.
Nah.
You ain't
I
gotta make
don't think music's his lane. Yeah. Like, and even when you listen
Switch it up.
to them songs, they're not. Them songs will only take you. So they're like moment songs. They're not gonna take you far.
They're not gonna get you the
Yeah.
claim that
Yeah.
man.
So I think Just do the.
I mean, when you think about it, it wasn't exactly music that blew him up. It was social media and viral content.
Yeah.
So that is the lane he's actually successful in. If we really deep it, I think we've used it
the
with
vehicle. You think,
if he wasn't making music, he wouldn't have stumbled upon that moment. But it was that moment that Vine, like it wasn't a long period of time.
Come down.
So lean into that kind of stuff. Don't know how exactly, but go like personality before music.
The internet's a great place, yeah, but fucking sometimes it's like hell.
Why? What have you thought of these?
No, just like like I'm just thinking of Twitter at the time, and like the meme, the Vine of the hat, and like the creativity that came out of it. The creativity that came out of it, like has the hat even come down? Yeah.
What the fuck? So bad.
Then I'm a bit like, but then you got the shit sides of the internet that's a bit like.
Oi, nah, man. Life's kind of fantastic. When you put it like, just think about it. A man was shooting a video. He took his hat off, went sing, and he's blown off that.
Yeah.
That's wild. But
I get home and do that all the time from nothing. Kick off my shoes. I've still got to go work on Monday.
So yeah, he was lucky, I guess. But well, it's seeming like luck now if he can't continue some kind of momentum. But do the personality thing. I think he's got a cold personality.
That's tough, man. See, like where you've been able to make one, yeah. It must be like where you can't. I get it a lot where you like want to say the word, yeah, but you can't. Like, you know, what's the, and you're like,
what's the words on your tongue? You just can't get it out.
So yeah, it's like that block. It's deep, man. But as you said, just go be a personality because you're being yourself.
Yeah, just be yourself.
That definitely pays nowadays.
Or you can try and do like, I want to say like a bit of the meek route whereby you speak about being incarcerated, and do you know, like you can do other things. The music ain't working.
How long have we been out for? Not long.
He's already been out like 3 years already.
Probably about 2-3.
Was he out before the pandemic? Just after.
Yeah, because I remember when that was it that 6ix9ine guy was running around. He's like, yeah, when you come home, He's been missing for a while now. So
fucking hell, 6ix9ine. There's been some characters on the internet.
There's a lot on the studio floor, a lot of cuttings we've gotten rid of, man. And yeah, he's one of them, man. Brilliance.
Yeah.
It's gotta be something.
Rich, I've been watching Yellowstone. I'm on season 3 now.
No, you're tearing.
It's good, man.
It's good, isn't it?
Like it.
It's good, man. It's very good.
It's proper. It feels like it's a proper like adult program.
Wait until you get to, I think season 4 is called one of the maddest episodes or scenes I've seen on TV. Like,
no, it's good, man.
Who's your favorite character?
I was thinking this the other day. I was thinking, who do I take to? And it's one of those. It's a little bit like, it reminds me of. It's a little bit like Game of Thrones.
Yes.
A little bit like, what's that show? Billions comes to my head, but it's not Billions. What's the other one?
Oh, I know you're talking about Succession.
Yeah,
100%.
It's a little bit.
There's a new season coming out.
That's coming out this year.
Yeah, it's a little bit like Succession. I rate Kevin Costner though.
Bad boy.
He's
John Dutton.
I think he's probably my favorite.
He's a cold character.
He's probably my favorite.
I think I know who you're gonna say for 2.
I think the sister's weirdo, big weirdo.
She's cold actress though. I like as a character. She's bad.
Her character's weird because
I get Succession vibes from her.
Yeah. She's basically the daughter in Succession.
She's I can't remember her name now. Civ in Succession.
But she like, because I don't know if it's a spoiler or not, but she hates like
too much.
Yeah, she's not a big fan. Like her relationship with her dad and her brother,
you find out more.
Is weird
as to why. Keep watching. There's like backstory stuff. Because I was like, why is she on him so much?
I don't get it. Like I keep watching it, and like my girls watch like certain episodes with me, and like she's doing like weird things, and she's like, this girl is weird.
She's a crazy person.
But then I can understand why she's fucked. But then I don't know why she feels that like she has that relationship with.
So watch another 10 episodes, another season.
Yeah, I don't really
I think I'm
get
season, I don't know, late 4 or early 5 maybe. But do you know about 1923 and what's the prequels,
the
prequels, 18 something as well. Yeah.
The prequels. I don't know if I watched them, but
I think I might, but it's just so much in it. But
but now I feel like I should have watched them and then.
No. They came out after.
Yeah, I know they came out after, but they told the story before, innit?
Yeah.
But then I don't think they're, other than the characters or the name or the family being in it, I don't think they're like linked. Yeah. But yeah, Yellowstone's good, man.
It's good, man.
I like it. I'm glad
it's big, innit? It's like there's a lot going on.
Yeah. I'm glad I stuck with it. But yeah, John Dutton's probably my favourite.
He's a bad man, so.
I like Casey.
Casey's my guy.
I like Casey. And then Casey and then Rip.
Who's Rip?
The
head.
Yeah. Rip. It's Rip.
It's
R.I.P. Yeah.
Oh, I thought his name was
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a bit of a bad man. You know, he is a bad man.
No, he rips the guy.
He's a bad man. There's other characters that come in it. I like. I don't know if you introduced to Jimmy yet.
What's he look like?
He's like the raunch skinny, like one of the Wranglers. Like I don't even know how. I can't remember how he got on the thing.
Used to be a druggie.
Yeah.
I
don't even know how he's related, but he's got a nice little like character arc as well. No, it's a good show, man.
Yeah.
It's a good show.
I like it, man. Yeah.
So I need to watch anyway.
Yeah, definitely Yellowstone.
Is that you're bringing?
HBO or
Paramount Plus.
Oh, but if you've got Sky,
I believe you get it.
You get it for free.
Yeah.
Dan, I can't remember if it was you watched 90 Day Fiancé. I've never watched it before. It's not my bringing, but I'm just talking about shows. I've never watched it before.
Go on.
But again, with Sky, you get Discovery Plus because Discovery owns Sky and all of this shit. So you get the Discovery Plus app free. So then obviously my girl she's watched 90 Day Fiancé, all that stuff. And I've seen like clips of it, but now I've actually watched it.
She is amazing.
See 90 Day Fiancé, it's the maddest thing.
Such a silly mad.
Do you watch the season or the story with Michael and Angela?
Baby.
I said, baby. Baby love. What's the premise?
He is hustle gang.
What's the premise? Like you meet them and 9 days later you get married.
Did they even meet before? Or like, did they meet online?
So they meet, marriage thing?
So I think long before the show, I think they meet online.
Yes.
Then it's I think there's different themes of it, but I think the standard 90 Day Fiancé is they meet online before, and it's usually one person lives, I don't know, let's say the UK or like the States or and then another person will live in a different country, but it's probably a country that's not third world, but let's say like in
juxtaposed. Yeah. It's a
Prince and Pauper kind of.
Yeah.
A little bit. So then the person who lives in, let's say, the other country, they are trying to get their way over to, let's say, the UK or America.
Trying to get their green card.
Streets are paved with gold.
Yeah. So but when they come over, they have 90 days to get married.
Yes.
Otherwise, they have to go back.
Okay.
And I think that's a legit like law thing.
Yeah. Don't be too long, man.
But then it's the story of one, if they even do come over. One, it's the story of how they come over. Two, it's when they're over here. How is the relationship?
So funny.
Because some of them have gone like back and forth, or the other person's gone to the other country.
Yeah.
Some of them have met. Some of them have never met.
Angela goes to, is he Nigerian?
Nigeria. So Angela's back and forth to Nigeria like mad.
When he's like, oh, my mum needs a microwave or something. Then just like one random shot. He's like, my mum needs microwave.
Spam is so.
That man.
And I think that one is probably one of the ones I've seen is probably the most extreme in contrast
and differences,
different countries or
cultures.
But yeah, that one in particular is
that's a ringing.
No. That one is hilarious. Then there's like loads of other ones, but yeah, watching the show, you think there's different people in this world.
Fam, we've had it lucky.
There's different people in this world, but no, my bringing is You People on Netflix.
Oh yes. Might get a watch from me tonight.
Jonah Hill, Lauren London,
about this as usual.
Eddie Murphy, Nia Long is also in it.
The beautiful Nia Long, the pundits say.
Yeah, good film.
It's good, yeah.
Yeah, it's just about an interracial
Oh, you like it?
relationship. Yeah, it's
People online.
It's decent. It's not bad.
The arguments are.
It's not bad. But
People are gonna talk
I think it's not. It's a light film.
What do you think in terms of the realism? Some people are saying that there's no chance. That
No, it's not. It's not.
It's not even close.
No.
The main couple as well.
You mean
I
you're
think
talking about Jonah Hill and
Jonah Hill and Lauren London. Yeah, people are like, there's no chance. But then I saw a picture, of them together,
And I was like, I kind of see something.
this might, you know, those romances on set.
Yeah, like when me and my girl was watching it, I was like, they actually look like a cool.
People are like, Shoreditch couple.
Yeah, like they look like two cool
Shoreditch
people.
couple. Yeah, funny because I know exactly what you mean.
Like she's quite trendy. He's quite trendy, like into his trainers and all of that stuff. Like kind of quirky, says like weird things, but then she's like the cool girl from the block or whatever. But it makes sense. Like I could easily see that working in real life.
Apparently,
Like, whether it's them or a couple that look like them.
there's a scene where they kiss, but apparently they didn't really kiss. Apparently it's a CGI scene.
Yeah.
Schultz is in it.
He's in it.
And they also say that people are moaning because, don't give it away, they only kiss once in the film or something like that. They're like, that's not realistic. And I was like, that might be realistic for some people.
I can't ever remember.
Okay, you people.
But yeah, I said like it's easy. Like Eddie Murphy's is obviously in it, but like his character's like extreme.
Okay.
I think anyway. But you might get some people like that. But yeah, it's just like what you know, one of them films, like you finish watching, you think,
What did I watch?
no, it's not even that. It's like, yeah, that was right. Like you watch it and you think, this might be shit. I don't know. But you watch it and you kind of think, that was like, I didn't mind not wasting.
How long? Hour and a half.
I'm gonna say about an hour and a half.
Cool, that's my.
That's easy, isn't it? That's
Quite it's a predictable, easy film.
Those films play an important role.
But then I like the actors and actresses that are in it. So I was like, yeah, this is cool.
Calm.
I got to bring in.
It's funny as well. Sorry, Rich. It's funny. It's funny.
comedy,
If anything, you watch it laughing.
Jonah Hill and Eddie Murphy.
Now I'm gonna check that out. My bringing is you brought in, Les, a couple of weeks ago a Little Sims tune. What tune was it?
Gorilla, I think it would have been.
Okay, cool. I thought it was. I'm just making sure it's not the same song. Yeah, my tune, as you might have guessed, is from Little Sims off the same album, which is called No Thank You. But the tune is I blanked. The tune is Angel. She's barring. She's saying some big and serious things, and yeah, it's tight. It's just good tune.
My music bringing this week is an artist who was, I guess, recommended on another podcast, and his name is Trey23, and the song is called Outside Like This. It's just very, very good, cool music. My next bring-in is, I guess, on the streaming platform that I use the most, YouTube. It's my home. There's a new page that I've come across called Bon Appetit. New channel, sorry. And we were speaking about wine before, and there's an episode on there with a sommelier. And I think he samples the same wine. It may be it's a red wine. I cannot remember, not Malbec or a Merlot, something else. And he just tastes it from different regions of the world. And just seeing him talk about it, it's just like everyone should have a passion, man. So
yeah.
It's like, I don't know if we spoke about it on pod, but I don't think we spoke about it on pod. But when you showed us a clip of Chucky talking about another woman who's into something, it's kind of the same thing. Like I even if I don't rate your thing, but I can see that you're really interested in it, I respect it.
Like, yeah, for me, I think I rate to that point anyway. I rate that you know something about, like, my girl likes wine, and she actually knows. Like we did. I don't know if I said it on pod. We did like a wine tasting thing
Over here
together, but it weren't like we did at Yard.
Oh,
so I got. So the idea is, I got 3 wines, red, white, and a rosé, and she got 3 red, white, and a rosé. But we don't know. We didn't know where the other one got
blind taste test kind of thing.
Blind taste test. So you obviously taste each And like you gotta like you don't have to, but we'll just sit there and be like, oh, what does it taste like? What
Yeah,
can
but
you
cheese
taste
board,
from it?
raspberries,
Like all of that stuff. And she was like getting it every single time. So she actually like can taste like certain things in it and whatever. Then we'd read off the back of it what's in it and the
And you're just
description.
pretending.
No,
It's fruity, sweet. No,
This one's got grapes in it.
no, but my palate to it, and I've been drinking wine for a long time now. It's getting better. So now when you taste like a woodier wine, you can taste it, or if it's like sweeter or darker, then you know it's got like berries and-
Tanning. I hate tanning.
Yeah.
But yeah, to the thing that Chucky said, it's when you can see someone's like passionate about something, or they know certain things about a particular thing. It's like, yeah, I respect.
I rate enthusiasts, man.
But yeah, I'll definitely check that Bon
I'm
Appetit out.
talking about like the earth and that.
But what
He's
soy?
basically saying, yeah, there's different colors. He poured them all into the glasses. Like these are from a region where they have 6 months rain. These lot have different fertile ground. You could taste the clay.
I've done a couple of wine
Said,
tours,
shit,
and
man.
it's
I need a passion.
it sounds like a hustle, like a wine tour. But when man are saying it comes from here, we had a good season that year, and that, like
Temperature. Yeah. So
food and like drink is actually a matter. Like
yeah.
edible art, like, and it all matters.
yeah.
It's connected to like everything. It's mad.
We watch a lot of food like shows. The one we watched, it's been on for a while now, but it's on ITV. It's with Gordon Ramsay and 2 other chefs, and it's called Next Level Chef.
Oh, I haven't seen that.
I haven't seen it.
It's kind of like Ready Steady Cook, but in 2023. So there's like different floors, and I think there's chefs on each floor, and they're all like, some are ex-pros, some are off like social media chefs, some of them are like house chefs that just cook at home. And there's like a thing that has like different like food on it basically, or ingredients or whatever. And it goes from each floor. So obviously top, you're going to have everything. Second, it's like, figure out bottom is like, but I think you end up at the bottom if you're not I'm still unsure of how it particularly works. And then I think you each cook something as a team. Then I think they pick like the worst meal out of the 3. Then I might be fucking this up, but then the ones who get like the worst meal or the one that's not the best, they have like a cook-off between each other. And then the chefs taste the food, and whoever obviously doesn't win. So then on like the last floor, there might be 2 guys, but at the top, there might be like 5 guys. So then it's like kind of gets a bit peak.
Gets techie. That bottom floor sounds like my fridge right now.
Yeah.
Because he lives.
Wow, like, what was that? Looks like I'm making dough tonight, guys. Like,
Cream cheese with the cheddar and the carrots. Good. Beautiful.
But no, that's episode 270. See you next week. It's the Mandem podcast.
Keep it locked.
I ain't waiting.